Alright, so maybe you hate reading books, fictional or non-fictional. You maybe don't even know the difference between the both of them. You probably doze off after picking up a book, and then wake up to find the pages ruffled after you've spent quite some bucks to get it. You were probably scrolling through Instagram and came across a stream of videos describing how people became millionaires by reading. You saw the Bill Gates reading list and the Oprah Winfrey book club, and are beginning to wonder if anything is wrong with you. Let me assure you from the get-go that nothing is wrong with you, and if you can stick with me to the end of this short video, I can offer some practical tips that can help you really fall in love with reading and move the number of books you read from 1 or 2 in a year to 1 or 2 in a month. Are you ready? Alright, let's go. Welcome to Just 30 Minutes, the place where thinkers and problem solvers come to learn and to be inspired. On this channel, we curate easy-to-understand guides for you to think better, learn smarter, and act wiser. Now, back to the video. The core aspect is your mindset. To be honest, many individuals tend to shy away from reading due to a negative experience rooted in their traditional educational background. Reading often felt like a chore, only necessary when an exam was around the corner. If you found yourself in a tough spot, particularly the night before or even the morning of a test, you had to summon your cramming abilities to save the day. This flawed mindset explains why many individuals stop reading altogether after obtaining their degree, thus missing out on the incredible rewards and advantages that reading offers. As the author Stephen Covey stated in his book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, a paradigm shift in our perspective is essential to shape our future approach. If you wish to cultivate a love for books and the art of reading, it starts with recognizing the numerous benefits they provide. Here are just a few to consider. Context and connection across spectrums. This, for me, is the best reason for reading. The fact that by reading a book on psychology, your brain can be able to make connections to discussions and terms in the field of philosophy, or make scientific findings easier to grasp is just amazing. The truth is that whether you like it or not, you can't possibly know every single thing in the world. Reading and reading wide gives you that edge and helps you comprehend and contribute to conversations and spaces that you may just be entering for the first time. By reading, you can travel the globe without ever leaving your home, enriching your understanding of the world and its people. Leverage and reduction of space and time. Experience is an amazing teacher, and for many of us, that would be the likely part, but for the ones who choose to read, the pain of experience can literally be extinguished. You can read an autobiography by a tech mogul about how he avoided pitfalls and navigated challenges in his career, effectively learning from his journey without having to face the same hardships yourself. This is the power of reading. It allows you to benefit from the wisdom and insights of others, compressing time and space to deliver valuable lessons and strategies that can be applied to your own life. Similarly, historical accounts provide a lens into past events, offering context and understanding of today's world. This can help you avoid repeating mistakes and make informed decisions, both personally and professionally. The knowledge gained from books can serve as a guide, shedding light on potential paths and helping you steer clear of unnecessary difficulties. With a book in hand, you hold the key to unlocking endless possibilities and enriching your life in countless ways. Mental stimulation. Engaging with a book keeps your brain active and alert, much like a mental workout. This stimulation can improve cognitive function, enhance memory, and even reduce the risk of cognitive decline as you age. Reading challenges your mind, encouraging it to think critically and creatively, fostering a sharper intellect. Building vocabulary and communication skills. Reading regularly exposes you to new words and phrases, naturally expanding your vocabulary. This not only helps in improving your language skills, but also enhances your ability to articulate thoughts clearly and effectively. Whether in writing or conversation, a rich vocabulary is a powerful tool, improving focus and concentration. In our fast-paced digital age, the ability to concentrate is a skill that's often undervalued. Reading requires focus and attention, training your mind to concentrate for extended periods. This skill can translate into other areas of your life, helping you become more productive and attentive. Okay, so away from the amazing advantages reading possesses for you, let's hop back to how you can become a reading boss. We all know somewhere in our minds the unspoken rule that you have to finish every book you start reading, or that you have to begin from page 1, all the way to the last page. This right here is the next point, and I dare say a myth. If you don't want to, you don't have to. One of the beautiful things about freedom is that in the literal sense, you are free to do something in the way you like and desire to do it. Reading is like that. It's an art that should be enjoyable by the reader. You have the liberty to skip chapters, skim through sections, or even abandon a book altogether if it doesn't captivate you. This flexibility allows you to explore a wide range of books without feeling constrained by rigid rules. If a particular book isn't resonating with you, it's perfectly okay to set it aside and try something else. The goal is to find joy in reading, not to force yourself through a book that feels like a slog. Sometimes the magic lies in revisiting a book at a different time in your life. A story or topic that might not speak to you today could become profoundly meaningful in the future. So it's perfectly fine to leave a book unfinished, knowing you can always return to it later. Ultimately, reading is a personal journey. Embrace your preferences and follow your instincts. By allowing yourself this freedom, you'll be more likely to discover books that truly inspire and enrich your life. Next, start small and choose books that genuinely interest you. It's easy to feel overwhelmed by the sheer volume of books out there, but focusing on topics that excite or intrigue you can make the process enjoyable rather than a chore. Whether it's a gripping mystery, an inspiring biography, or a fascinating piece of history, the key is to find something that resonates with you. Whether it's business, romance, philosophy, or history, do what makes you happy. The next point is that you should build systems, especially if you're working towards a target. Remember that you do not rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. Maybe you want to read a book a week or a book a month. Start by being honest with yourself and realistic, at least for start. You don't have to read for hours on end. Try dedicating just 10 or 15 minutes a day to reading. You can say that you would read after a light breakfast or while exercising in the morning by listening to an audiobook, but I'm a bit ahead of myself. You might find that over time, those few minutes turn into longer sessions as you become more engaged with the story or subject matter. This works like magic for real. All of a sudden, your intrigue takes you into a world you can't escape. Of course, not in a scary way. The next point is you shouldn't be afraid to explore different formats. Audiobooks and ebooks are fantastic alternatives if you find traditional reading difficult. Listening to a story while on a walk or during your commute can be a great way to incorporate reading into your daily routine without feeling like you're carving out extra time. You can use the Blinkist app or Audible to help with this. Blinkist helps by offering 15-minute summaries that you can listen to on the go and grab the essence of the books from them. You can then decide whether or not to go ahead to read the book completely yourself. Audible is also amazing, and for a lot of the audiobooks available, some of them are read in the voices of their authors, which is incredible. As we conclude, another way to get in the reading vibe and spirit would be to engage with a reading community. Joining a book club, whether in person or online, can provide motivation and accountability. Plus, discussing books with others can deepen your understanding and enjoyment of the material. You can probably join a Discord channel or group that discusses books, and just by seeing other people read and talk about what they're reading, it can encourage you to do so as well. Finally, remember to be patient with yourself. Building a habit takes time, and it's okay if you don't fall in love with reading overnight. Celebrate your progress, however small, and stay open to the possibilities that reading can bring into your life. Now, I have a gift for you. It's a list of 100 books across business, fiction, history, science, and self-improvement that cater to a variety of interests and reading levels. This list is carefully curated to inspire, educate, and entertain, ensuring there's something for everyone, no matter where you are on your reading journey. They are also hyperlinked, so you can just click any of them, and it takes you straight to where you can get them. I'm telling you, you're going to love this curation, and I hope to hear from you on your newfound love for books. If this was good, subscribe to this channel for the next amazing video. See you next time.